Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with this full sorry, I picked the camera. The full review of this Cadisen 8200, an awesome watch if you want to have an integrated bracelet style watch in your collection, but you don't want to have that straight homage of an OP Royal Oak or the Patek Philippe Nautilus, and this is basically an original design watch from Cadisen, right? So Cadisen is a watch brand based in China, so it is quite popular in the AliExpress watches category. So yeah, let's go dive into it, right? So this is not a dive watch, right? So let's go just check out the dimensions, right? So the specification sheet on the listing says that it is 40 millimeters. So let's just confirm that one. So yeah, 40 millimeters and a thickness of about 11.5 millimeters, and a lug to lug. If you consider this end where we can remove the bracelet, so that is about 49.4. But if you are wearing it on this particular bracelet, you see the biggest section where it juts out, so that will be around 57.3, which makes it quite a huge watch on the wrist, especially on my skinny wrist at my 6.75 inch or 17 centimeters wrist, right? So I took, I think, about 3 links out from this particular bracelet, and that it weighs at about 167 grams, so more, actually quite a lot compared to the normal weight that I usually use on my watches. Alright, so it comes in 3 color choice right now, at least right now. So it comes in this green color, there's a blue, and also there's a black. So I simply went for the green because I think that it is a bit unique in my opinion. So you don't really see many this Fume style dial, green dial, where we have the dial is actually clearer on the middle section and it is darker on the outer section of the dial, right? So featuring for, I think about right now you can get it for about $103, but of course during the sales, AliExpress sales from 27th of June until 1st of July, you can get this for 103 minus $9, that is about $195, and I think it is a great watch for the money if you like this style of integrated bracelet style watch, right? So bezel, let's talk a bit more about the case. So you see that we have this bezel which is fixed, we have this cutout, so to give it that unique look, right? So we have some scalloping here with this polish finishing here, which is very, very nice. So yeah, you don't really see this kind of finishing nowadays, right? So that is why I say that for the money this watch is cool, right? So because it features some of the unique design that you don't really see from AliExpress watches, right? So brush finishing on the side, and we have a 20 millimeters lug width, but we're going to talk about the lug width later on, right? So very, very angular style case, brush finishing on the side here as well. And you know what, the finishing on the case is good, but on the bracelet it tapers. Sorry, this one here, this section here is 20 millimeters. Of course you can take it out because there's a spring bar down there, and it tapers out, right? So this section, it tapers out from 20, oops, okay, I can't see from here. Yep, 25.6 millimeters down to, I think here is about 20 millimeters. So that makes, if it tapers a bit more, maybe to 18 or 16, it would be much more comfortable, but as it is quite large, right? So the finishing on this bracelet, however, is not really that, I don't see that it is not finished properly, but you can feel the sharpness here, so it will not hurt your wrist, but you can still see feel the sharpness on the edges of this bracelet. But of course this one is less than $100, you can't really complain that much. There's a bit of wobble here, and also here again. It is made for a budget Cadisen Cadisen stamp logo down there, a butterfly clasp. You don't really have to you don't really have to select which one to go to close first. So yeah, unfortunately there's no half link here. So yeah, you only have the choice of a bit too loose or a bit too tight. So in my case, I choose to be a bit too loose, right? So yeah, okay. So that is there's the finishing of this bracelet is just a fully brushed bracelet, so there's no polishing whatsoever. but the good thing is the underside is here is not that sharp. So when you wear it, of course here is you feel sharp, but at the bottom of the bracelet is good, so it will not hurt your wrist, right? So at the back we have the Miyota 8215, a non-hacking movement from Citizen, right? So Cadisen automatic sapphire crystal, number C8200G is the model number, and 10 ATM. Alright, so 100 meters of water resistant. Of course, if you like to have a sapphire a case bag, yeah, it is nice to see, but yeah, that's not really a an interesting movement to look at, right? So you know what, let's test out the sapphire crystal on this particular piece. I don't really remember if we have sapphire at the back. I'm pretty confident that we have sapphire at the front, right? Sapphire at the front. What about at the back? Nope, that's definitely not sapphire crystals. Yeah, it's okay, no issues there. Alright, so let's see how to operate the crown. You have to unscrew the crown first. So the crown featuring this hexagonal style crown. You know what, let's just go measure the crown here. How big or how small is the crown? Yep, 6.2, so just a nice size, 6 millimeters. So yep, you can't really fault, because this is for the style that they went for. So using the movement is using the crown is quite easy though. So yeah, you can see that I pull it to the second position, the second hand still moves, right? So let's just do that 10-10 position, right? So let's just see how the date wheel moves, right? So yep, that's okay, 10. Let's go to the 10-10 right? So and boom, you are good to go, right? So screwing it back is just nice, so there's no grittiness here. So yeah, it is okay, no problems, right? So let's talk a bit more about the dial. So we have a chapter ring here, right, on this side of the watch. So but if you see from the front, yeah, you don't have any minute track here. So yeah, that's kind of annoyed. For me, it's annoying because I don't really know what the exact time of this of the watch right now. So but yeah, it is still okay if you like this kind of style. Applied indices on all the hour markers, applied logo on the 12 under 12 o'clock, printed Cadisen and automatic water resistance. 100 meters is on a platform on the dial, right? So you can see that the hands is typical sword style hands, and even the second minute hands is also sword style hand, and of course you have a very thin second hands there. And from this angle you can see that the dial is very beautiful. I just love these horizontal lines of this dial, right? So it makes it look like a 3D looking watch, right? So let's just check the lume. I think there's a little bit of lume here, but not really that much, right? So are you guys ready? Where is my power button? 3 to 1. Boom. Yep, there is lume. We have a BGW9 on the hour hand and minute hands, and we have C3 Super Luminova on the hour markers. But of course, due to the application is a bit too thin, so it's not gonna be staying all that long, right? But still, it is available if you need it, right? So right, let's talk a bit more about this bracelet. I've took out the bracelet and tried to put on a strap, but you know what, I don't really like it. Normally I swap out straps on immediately when I receive a watch or when I buy a watch. But this one, even if I took out the bracelet and put on a 20 millimeters strap here, it doesn't look good at all, right? So for me, if I am to wear this watch, I'm definitely gonna be wearing this on the bracelet, but it is quite a heavy watch. So the problem is that this is featuring although we can see that the lugs here, it is very tight, so to put on a spring bar here is quite difficult. Even if you can put a leather strap, it is the end of the strap here needs to be very thin, right? So if you are to put a NATO strap, you have to use a bent spring bar, so that you will have a bit more clearance to slide through your NATO strap. So yeah, that is why I tried it, but yeah, it doesn't look good in my eyes, so that's why I put it back on my on this bracelet, right? So let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my Ciga Design Z Series H. Thank you very much, Mr. Lens from Ciga Design, for providing me this watch, right? So yep, so of course an unboxing video, I've done this one, and thank you very much from Cadisen's AliExpress store for sending me this Cadisen 8200G as well, right? So of course it is on promotion sales right now, starting from 27th of June. So I think you can get this for about 96 US dollars, which is very nice price for a substantial watch on the wrist. So this is how it looks, guys. So yeah, I just love that green dial, right? So what do you guys think? Right, so let's, as a conclusion, do I recommend to you this watch? If you want to have some, what do you call this, integrated style bracelet watch with a unique design, yes, I think it is a great option, but it comes with a weight, not the price. The price is okay. It's quite heavy for my wrist at least. So if you guys have bigger 7-inch wrist and above, yep, you will have no problems. But if you guys have smaller wrist than mine, yeah, you might have a problem because this is quite a heavy watch. Other than that, it is cool. And of course, you don't have that minute track there, so some might like, but some might like it, some might not like it. So I am on the later camp because I just prefer minute tracks on my watches. But anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, that all in all, a good watch for the money, and especially now during the AliExpress sales, you can get this for a lot cheaper, right? So there you have it, guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.